We're really beaten into them.
Hey, remind me, just what exactly are we all doing here?
What do you mean? We're helping people, aren't we?
Could have fooled me. Lately it feels like everything we're doing ends up half-baked. We liberated the people of Pelegion, but their hearts and minds are no less under the yoke than the day we found them. As for Volron's cronies, we have no idea where they scampered off to.
You think I don't already know all that? We're doing everything we can, aren't we? We didn't choose to get stuck here. Sometimes you have to play the hand you're dealt. Besides, you've seen all the same things I have. You know as well as I do that deposing the lords alone won't solve all the world's problems.
Rinwell's right. We've gotten this far, haven't we? We can't just leave things unfinished now.
I guess? I mean, I didn't think we'd be singing around the campfire as soon as the wall came down, but still.
The fight isn't over just yet. At least not while Lenegis remains a threat.
I'm just sick of all this waiting. If they're gonna invade, why don't they get a move on already?
Stop that! Don't you think we've got enough problems as it is without you tempting fate? Spot something?
Oh, no. Just wondering if I could see any armored guards.
Armored guards? You mean Volron's soldiers?
The moment we defeated their lord, all those guys bolted out of there. And not just out of the castle either. The city, too. For better or worse, it was the guards who looked after the city's Dahnans. Without them, making Pelegion half-habitable again has been one big headache.
It's not like they were on their last legs. They could have chosen to stay and fight, but instead they ran away and disappeared without a trace.
But without a lord to follow, they can't have any place to go. Unless... You don't think they went to Lenegis, do you?
It's not completely out of the question. Though I'd say it's more likely they're biding their time somewhere, just waiting for the perfect moment to strike back at us.
The people here in Pelegion are nowhere near ready to defend themselves. Great. Another headache to worry about. Is it just me, or was today's dinner a little low on salt?
I felt that it was seasoned perfectly, so as to bring out the flavor of the ingredients.
Last taste buds are still like a kid's, so if his food isn't rich enough, I bet he doesn't feel like he's eaten anything at all.
Don't make fun of me! We all need salt in order to survive!
He has a point. You do lose stamina if you don't get enough salt in your body.
Yeah, I remember seeing people trying to lick the rocks back in Calaglia.
What? Why would anybody do that?
Sometimes you can find rocks out there that taste salty. They used to say it was because of all the tears we slaves shed.
Most likely, that was actually rock salt that they found. When our provisions ran low, Miguel would often bring some back for us to use. At the time, we used it because it's all we had. But now there's something hearty about rock salt I like. Even more than table salt.
Is it possible, perhaps, to find any rock salt in these parts?
It is. You have to know what you're looking for, but when I find any, I always break some up to refill our supply. The flavor even changes depending on what kind of terrain it comes from. Sometimes I end up collecting more than we need, just in case we like it.
Wow, Kisara's really serious about her salt.
You can always count on Kisara to be earnest. That's why we have to do our part and not add any more to her burden.
search through this whole castle?
Oh, quit grumbling. This sort of stuff's old hat for us by now.
Yeah, you've got a point. But
It's not going to take forever, Law, I promise. Let's just do what we can in here to do and get out.
Very well.
Well,
Hey,
Pardon me.
what the hell? Do these guys not realize who we are?
doesn't seem that way. I almost think we're just damaged from the town.
whatever's going on, these are Bull Run soldiers. Watch yourself.
It's over!
Here I go! Eagle Ray!
It's over!
The enemy shields aren't good.
We'll soon see about that.
You'll find no mercy.
It's over!
I'm out of ammo. Back into the fray. Mega Ray.
Come on!
Annihilation.
You're finished!
Mega Ray.
Double Demon!
Annihilation.
I can carve through walls.
I'm not done!
In a bind.
Luna Rondo! Take it! It's over!
Elusive deity.
I never miss.
Earthly Fury!
Now.
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
Demon Fang!
I'm out of ammo.
It's over! It's over!
Do it.
Kisara!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. Yeah.
Hey. You don't say.
Well...
Well?
How?
Oh, wow!
So then,
I can't believe how quickly you got... all those soldiers to obey you, do... Oh, Halim?
actually, they were abiding Renan hierarchy. Not me personally.
Well, either way, it solved the problem. That's what counts.
don't sense any more enemies.
I've talked to the soldiers and made it clear that they are to remain in line. Things should stay calm for the time being.
I know Renans tend to take authority extremely seriously, but you sure know how to throw your weight around as a former lord.
I only managed to get through to them because Volron's curse is lifting, but not to the extent that they can act independently as of yet. Considering we had other matters to attend to for the past month, we should consider ourselves lucky that nothing occurred during our absence.
But if they do start operating independently again, that's going to cause a whole new set of problems to deal with.
Indeed. Ganeth Haros is unlike Menancia. Without intervention, they'll likely revert to oppressing the Danans as they were doing before.
Meaning there's still a lot of work to be done in this realm. Not that there aren't problems among the Danans, too.
Yes. There was no way to avoid the deep-seated conflicts that had festered here. But I just hate that we had to use your position as a lord to solve the situation, Dohalim.
Had I not intervened, yet more blood would have spilled here, and nobody wishes for that.
So, what's going to happen to the Renans here now?
Why do you ask?
We've stripped the soldiers of their armor and locked them up. They can't hurt you guys anymore. I promise.
So they're alive? They're not going to die?
What?
Those people deceived us. They did terrible, terrible things to us. They made us suffer. Long before you guys came along. For years and years and years. It was constant. Never stopped. Not even for a day. So many people died. Our parents, our children, our friends. They all died. They were murdered. And it was the Renans. The Renans were the ones who did it. They killed us. Why do they get to live after so many of us have died? The bastards should die. Every last one of them!
I know how you feel, Ganya. I used to be a slave, and I hated the Renans just like you. I took up the blazing sword to bring them down. But along the way, I've met many people and seen many things. People refusing the hand life dealt them. People who have lost loved ones, but are still trying to make this world a better place. People driven by hate who stopped before it was too late. And those who couldn't and paid with their lives. And I fought plenty of people who were all too happy to make others suffer. Believe me. But after a while, I came to realize that it's not the Renans who are our true enemies.
Then what the hell are we fighting if it's not them?
We're fighting against anyone who tries to take what doesn't belong to them.
But that's what these Renans are doing. How is that any different?
Because I judge everyone by their own actions. That goes for Danans, too. Because at the end of the day, at the root of all evils committed is an individual who committed them.
You're right, Alphen. It seems like people are either blaming an entire race for one individual's sins, or an individual for everyone else's mistakes. But all that does is add more hate in a world that's already full of it. I want to help create a society where people can finally stop suffering and move beyond their pain. But if we try to do that with more violence, then we'll just end up right back where we started in the first place.
All right. Have it your way. I can't argue with the folks that helped us get back our ability to think and speak freely again.
Is that to say you trust us then?
I don't trust the Renans as far as I can throw them. I trust you guys because of who you are and what you've done.
Fair enough. We won't let you down, Ganya.
What's the matter, Kisara? Is something wrong?
Oh, no, nothing. It's fine, really. I'm just a bit worried about what'll happen to all these folks.
Right. It'll take time before they start thinking for themselves again.
Indeed, that is part of it. However, what I'm even more worried about is what will happen to them after that. What do you think they're going to want once they realize how cruel Volron was to them?
Probably revenge.
What happened to Ganath Haros is the worst form of oppression we've seen, but treated cruelly or kindly, slaves will rise up.
Lenegis aside, there are still remnants of Renan supremacists scattered throughout Dana.
You mean all that trouble we went through to get rid of the Lords might just lead to more violence? That's the last thing I want to see happen.
Of course not. And if we don't do something to prevent it all from starting up again, there could be even more bloodshed for us to regret. There's still a lot we don't know about the Renan rulers. Whatever the face of truth behind their veil, it's on us to put a stop to them. But there is one thing that's clear. Whatever we do to finally end it, our motives can't be getting back at the Renans, or it'll all be for nothing.
So, what exactly is it that you're saying? That we should just act as if nothing happened?
Law's right. We can't expect everyone to just forget all the pain they've endured up until now. Not so easily, at least.
But we have to at least try to change course. We can't just keep allowing history to repeat itself like this.
Exactly. Look, I won't deny that between the crown contest and 300 years of oppression, there's a lot of bad blood between the Danans and the Renans. But all these problems are just too big for us to try to carry the burden on our own. We'll keep doing our part in the interim, but we need to take this one battle at a time.
Glad that work's taken care of.
I don't think we're done just yet. I want you all to stick around a little longer. There might still be people who need our help.
When you think about it. Where are you going?
Since when do I need your permission to move around?
I wasn't saying that you do. Though I'm not sure why you're biting my head off about it either.
Oh, that's so typical of you. How can you be so relaxed about all this? At this very moment, the enemy is doing who knows what behind the scenes. And yet we're just sitting here twiddling our thumbs in Ganath Haros.
I know that. But our hands are tied right now. What do you want me to do? And what's gotten into you anyway? Is there something you want to say to me, Shionne?
Look, you're right. Forget I said anything.
If I said something to hurt you, I'm sorry. But I honestly don't know what I said to upset you so much. I really wish you would tell me.
You don't need to apologize. You didn't say anything. It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault. Not really.
Then why?
Please just drop it. I don't want to talk about it.
All right. If that's what you want, I won't push any further.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. Just don't be too hard on yourself, okay?
I think there's someone in trouble here.
Well, let's see what they have to say. Huh?
Well... Yeah.
No way.
Huh? Got it. Boomy! Boomy!
Heck? Are you stuck on that too?
No. Really, I kinda see where they're coming from.
Are you okay with anything as long as it's round and flies?
I wonder what we'll find out there this time.
Most likely Zeugles, I would reckon.
I mean, other than them.
finally made it.
This place is rather gloomy.
Why don't you lighten the mood for us while we're here then?
I'll see what I can do. I shall ensure you survive this. Simian pest. I shall keep you where you stand.
You're mine!
Allow me to help you.
Time to let it rip!
Don't suffer in silence. Prepare to be steel, though fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Let's talk.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! My turn!
Annihilation!
Catapult! Slap the shock!
Now or never.
Orochi's Fury! Ignite!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Wow! Look what I just found.
Let's see what you've got.
Not on my watch!
No escape! Orochi's Fury!
Here! Raging
Elusive
Storm!
Demon
Alright, if it is just back it out and do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Our superiority was undeniable.
It feels invigorating to dominate a battle.
I was certain I saw you yawn.
Come now, I'm certainly not that relaxed.
Is that the Zeugle we're looking for?
Dispose of the trash.
Orochi's Fury!
Can you take it?
Are those
Take
arms
this.
even natural?
You're mine! Come and face me!
Freezing storm!
Orochi's Fury! This one's all mine! Very simple! Okay, here I go! Lunarongo! It's over!
Now!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
That was almost too easy.
No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well. Is that the Zeugle we were told to dispatch?
Let's dispose of the trash.
You're mine! It's over!
Dance on the wind!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Bloody howling!
Be still!
Everlasting darkness! Negative day!
Sleep now.
Rising Viper! We're not done! Hurricane Thrust!
I'm only ready.
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no? As impressive as always.
I'm ready!
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
A victory for the ages.
No choice.
Armor won't save it! Showtime!
Here comes
Negative gate!
Orochi's fury!
Mega Ray!
They smite me! Bet that shell's hiding something tasty!
Glacial Fever! Pierce Evil!
You're mine! It's over! Not today! Already! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
No choice!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
I never miss! Holy
Double
Red!
Demon Fang!
Mega Ray!
Yes,
I have no
very
limits.
bad.
I don't feel so good.
Do it,
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Double Demon Fang!
Certainly not.
Orochi's fury! Now!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
Right.
Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Melt! Scarlet Inferno!
None
My
shall
turn.
escape my judgment!
Orochi's fury!
I'll face you.
Arrow
Double
Claw!
Demon Fang!
Ray!
Nicely done.
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Yeah.
No.
You did it!
Really?
Yeah.
What's gotten into him?
He says instead of making a Zoogle sign, we should be making a Hoodle sign.
Oh, hey!
Seriously?
Well...
Well...
Huh? Huh?
That's just...
I guess...
Yeah. Law.
Yeah! Huh?
Oh?
Oh, wow! All right! Wasn't expecting a thank you for that.
Maybe socializing with people is helping to jog his memory bit by bit. You did good, Law.
No way! All right. Having to inform her mother her son died isn't an easy thing to do.
But if not us, then who? That's why we have to find her. Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
I'm impressed how well balanced this thing is. Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
Well... Hey! Got it!
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. It's a duel of the arts. Here I go. I'm only a thousand gales. Carry it into
Got fired.
I've got 50 now. Marksman handle. It looks like you got this.
All yours.
How the marksman handle this?
Crush! You're finished!
Concentration. Annihilation.
The enemy wields our suit.
You'll soon see about that. Tempest Whirl.
Show thy mystic mercy.
Double demon fang!
Here goes.
Allow me to help.
You must be tired of healing me.
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side. Good for you.
Take this!
Not on my watch.
Orochi Fury!
Illuminate the dark. Holy Glimmer.
Double demon fang!
Deity! Eagle Ray!
Orochi Fury!
Come and face me!
I'm on top. Illuminate the dark. Magic is there.
Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Come on. Giant instant. Thunder field.
Crush!
Raging cascade.
Show thy mystic mercy.
Dance in the wind. Instant.
I'm not done! Orochi Fury!
Not today.
I didn't want to put you out.
Don't
What
mind
are
if I
friends
do.
for if we can't depend on each other?
You're right.
Illuminate the
I'll bear that in mind.
Holy
Double
Glimmer.
demon fang!
Holy
Sword
Light.
Alpha!
Too much to handle?
I can carve through armor!
Take this! Orochi Fury!
Got it. Now's our chance. Illuminate the dark. Holy Glimmer. Holy Lamp.
Take this!
I never miss.
Take this! You're finished!
The spirit
Can you take it?
Orochi Fury!
Elusive deity!
Carry it in.
Soaring blast!
I'm out of ammo.
Take this! This one's over!
Annihilate.
Forgive me.
Stay away from my friend! You picked the wrong fight!
Illuminate the
Orochi Fury!
Holy Arnex. Fire complete.
Double demon fang!
Take this. Seal.
This debt shall not be
Double
forgotten.
demon fang!
Come on!
I'm only
Orochi
getting
Fury!
Seal force.
Shine!
Don't
Radiant
mind if I
light!
do.
Force of regeneration!
No escape!
Up and out. Let's go.
Double demon fang!
Illuminate
Allow me
magic
to
is
help
there.
you.
Holy Lamp.
You may be strong, but I'll never back down!
Thanks, Shion.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Resonate with the
Here I
earth!
come!
Stalagmite!
You're finished! Orochi Fury!
Bathed in blood! Rending you apart! Bloody hell!
Light astral energy. Here
This should do it! Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Blah 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 magic. Holy Lamp.
It's
Not on
on!
my watch.
Can you take it? Dance on the wind!
Crush!
I can carve through armor!
Orochi
The
Fury!
abyssal deep clear for us!
There you go.
Double demon fang!
Serpent!
Blah blah blah
Destruction!
magic. In here. Evil. Let's get you all tucked away.
You're mine! Wide open!
It won't escape me!
Destruction!
Lightning orb.
Glory
All
serpent!
right.
Allow me to
It's
take it.
time. Magic is there.
Destruction!
Here goes.
Crush! Take it!
Not on my watch.
It's over!
Outline
Here I come!
Illuminate Holy Glimmer! Holy Land! Mega Blast!
Here I come!
Annihilate!
Burn!
Anything in armor is all
Here's a
mine!
healing arc! Arrow Blade!
Now to let loose!
Clear for us a path!
Here I come! It's over!
Can't get out of this!
Vanquish
The
darkness!
fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Double Demon Fang!
Stalagmite!
Front!
Divine Strength!
Bathed in blood, rending you a
Right.
bloody howling!
Destruction!
Lightning condemned!
I'll
Thunder
face
Blade!
you.
Illuminate the dark!
Destruction!
Don't mind if I do!
Take this! Destruction!
Soaring blood!
Thrilling performance.
Destruction!
Holy Land! Flame of Fury!
Here I come!
Everlasting dark! Negative gate!
Raging Cascade!
Green bathed in blood,
Breath!
rending you a bloody howling!
Here I come!
Light Axe Magic Command! I'm here! Guard the field! Get out of there together!
Destruction!
Not on my watch!
I'll grind you into dust!
It's weakened!
This ends now! Destruction!
Arc Field!
My blackened blade!
I'll smash you!
In here! Let's get you all
Take
tucked
this!
away!
Execution!
It's
Not
over!
in your dreams! No more playing nice!
Double Demon Fang!
Negative gate!
More where that came from!
Double Demon Fang!
Holy Land!
It's time to finish this! Die! Consuming wildfire! Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
You're mine! It's over!
Freeze Laser!
I'm gonna need more than this!
Divine Strength!
Nothing gets by me!
Double Demon Fang!
Photon Blast! Illuminate the starlight!
Destruction!
Double
Demon Fang!
Fury! Burning
Destruction!
Glacial Spear!
You're mine! You're finished!
Further!
Lightning Contained Blaster!
Try harder! Not a chance! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Holy Glimmer!
Here I come! It's over!
We've got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right.
Couldn't make it in
Still anyone's fight. You're mine!
Don't mind if I do!
It's over! Crush!
Wind Astral
Destruction!
Energy! Alright!
Take this!
What was I saying? Hold on to your art!
Here I come!
Here I come!
You're finished!
Illuminate the dark!
Double Demon Fang!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
the official
Here I come!
Another incantation route.
Firmament Render!
Double Demon Fang!
Arrow Ball!
I'm gonna need more than this! Thanks!
There! Dance to the wind!
See what I can do!
I'm only getting started!
It's the
I
flame
never
inside me!
miss!
You're...
It can't get out!
You'll pay for that!
Double
Demon Fang!
Wind Astral
Glacial
Energy!
spear! Pierce evil!
Freeze Lancer!
Not now.
Not ever!
Dance in the wind! They're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell.
I'm not scared. I'm totally fine.
I'm gonna need more than this!
And in your death, honey. And tonight's meal is on you. Keep up. What to think?
Anything in armor is all mine!
Here I come! It's over! It's on!
From beyond,
I'm not done!
imbue this vanquished soul with life.
Eat this!
And more of this and I'll burn out.
Double Demon Fang! Ferocious Fury!
Further.
Take this!
Can't be happening! happening?
Double Demon Fest!
I can't move.
This should do it!
I'll bring
Double
it
Demon
back.
Fest!
No,
Take
it
this!
won't end like this.
It's time to deal some hurt! Orochi's Fury! Oh! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
You sure you still want to press forward? If something happened to you...
Looks like we made it here in one piece. Done. This is sure to give the others some much-needed energy.
Finally made it.
Do you sense one of your friends, Hootle? Yeah. Seriously?
Hey!
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Oh?
What? Yes!
Just great. What?
What?
Yes! Yes!
Nice.
Right.
Very nice. Yes!
Got it.
Just a minute.
Great!
What? Yes!
Great!
Hey.
No way!
Oh? Hey.
Sorry. How? Amazing!
Yes!
Hey. What?
Very nice.
Alphen! Shion's stuffing bread with Mabo curry!
Now I can eat this every day.
Jeez, Shion, you're hooked on that stuff. Sorry.
Yes.
All right.
How can she think of putting her son to rest as work?
Because that's the way people were made to think about every aspect of their lives.
I know she doesn't mean anything bad by it. I know that, but...
It looks like she went out of town to take care of her son's body.
That's a little concerning. There's Zoogles roaming around out there. We should find... Go after her. Okay, off we go.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Yes.
What?
I'm afraid not.
I'm sorry.
Rinwell.
Huh?
Phew. Good. Right.
That little speech you gave back there was pretty impressive, Alphen.
Something's eating at you again, huh?
I don't know if I would say that. I mean... Actually, I guess I do have one or two things on my mind. My people, we lived in hiding, so we never really experienced the full extent of Renan oppression. Not directly, anyway. After Almeidrea killed my mother and father, though, I guess that's when I started hating them so much. The Renans, I mean. But then I think of all those people who were born into slavery. The ones who never even got angry in the first place because it was all they ever knew.
I hear you. Every city we've been to, it's the resistance that gets labeled the troublemakers for having the guts to do the right thing.
When it comes down to it, sometimes I wonder which of us really has the better way.
You can't let your anger eat away at you, Rinwell. But then again, losing your parents that way... Hell, who could really blame you for it if you did? I guess what I'm trying to say is... sorry. Hell, it's hard putting this stuff into words.
No, I get it. You're saying that grief and anger are different than hatred. I never thought of it like that. But hearing you say it, it makes sense. Thanks, Law.
You're welcome?
You'll come one, come all!
Take it! You're mine!
I can shatter any steel!
Air pressure!
Lightning!
You got fire!
I've got wailing
All yours!
I'm only getting started! Here I go! This is it! Divine! I'm ready! Radiant, here! Now! Take it! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Those astral arts of yours are pretty impressive. I think we've helped these people just about as much as we can. They're going to need more long-term aid than we can provide on our own.
You're right. We need to ask the other realms to send help, and fast. Another reason to hurry and find a way out of Ganatheros.
Agreed. Start looking for a way out. Up tomorrow. For now, we should spend...
What?
What's that noise?
Helfin, this is bad! Look at the sky!
What's happening to Rena and Lenegis?
It looks like Lenegis is transforming? But into what? What's going on?
How the hell are we supposed to fight the Renans if they're packing that kind of arsenal?
It seems they've broken their silence at last. My concern is that object they've dropped into the water. It's as if they're driving a literal wedge into Dana.
Not just into Dana, but her own resistance, too. And what's with that beam of light coming down from above? Got any idea what that could be?
Astral energy.
Are you serious? All of that is astral energy? But that...
It's a lot for sure. Not even all the astral energy harvested by every lord combined compares to that column.
They're trying to squeeze every last bit of energy out of the planet.
But why? I thought they only needed to harvest astral energy as part of the crown contest.
Who cares? If we don't stop it now, the whole of Dana is going to be hollowed into oblivion.
Oblivion.
Do you think that red woman is behind this?
It certainly wouldn't surprise me. Just as the Sovereign, the Maiden, and all 5 Master Cores are gathered in one location, she appears out of nowhere bearing a 6th core. She then forces the 2 of you to help her assemble the Renis Alma. Just what kind of person is this woman?
You mean you don't know her?
Pardon?
She was there at your palace, wasn't she? I figured you knew who she was.
Are you saying I should be familiar with this woman?
Well, sure. I remember seeing her with you back at Adelina Palace several times. Everyone in the guard always wondered who she was.
Now that you mention it, I remember seeing her with Balsif, too. You saw her, right, Shion? Shion?
Oh, sorry, I drifted off. As far as I remember, the first time I saw her was when we ran into her in Pelegion.
Seriously? How could you two not notice her before? She sticks out like a sore thumb.
I guess I always figured she kept an eye on the lords for the Renan top brass.
You're sure you don't remember ever seeing her before?
I'm certain of it. My memory has never failed me.
But if it's not that, then...
We'll get to the bottom of this later. Right now, that wedge is a bigger concern.
Well, what are we gonna do then? We're not gonna be able to leave Ganeth Haros until we come up with a plan, right?
Cyslodia lies beyond the northern mountain range.
Yeah, but we haven't found a single route through those mountains while we've been here. And we haven't gotten clues from any of the freed locals either.
Surely there must be a way through. This realm can't have been completely isolated from the rest of the outside world for 300 years. Volron may have simply sealed and hidden it.
Okay, then let's try asking the townspeople again if they know anything. Who knows? We might have missed something the first time around.
Sounds good to me. Better that than trying to build a boat from scratch. Let's start searching.
That must be Rena's true power.
I imagined there would be something, but not to this extent.
What's gonna happen?
I bet the whole of Dan is losing its mind right about now.
And just when we'd finished liberating all the realms. So much for things getting somewhere close to normal.
It's too calculated. As if whoever's behind all this was watching us.
The people of Pelegion seem pretty unfazed given the circumstances.
They've yet to get the full range of their emotions back. Maybe it's for the best. Can you imagine the panic otherwise?
Yeah, we wouldn't have been able to leave, that's for sure.
Whatever Lenegis is planning, it's a fair bet this wedge they've sent down is just the beginning.
Even now, they're stealing away Dana's astral energy as we speak. Come on, we don't have much time.
Hey, when that wedge dropped down on Dana, did it...
Where are these Forland Mountains exactly?
Those are the mountains you encounter if you walk deep enough into the Lavtu marshlands.
I don't remember there being any sort of path like that around there.
It's possible we overlooked something before. It wouldn't hurt to look again.
Almost time for my evening cup of tea.
You haven't left all of your lordliness in the past.
Catching a cold? Here, have this herb I found earlier.
I'm fine, thanks. Truly a trackless path.
Right, here goes! Right!
Everlasting!
Right here! If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Being interrupted.
Okay, here I
I'll stop
Stay
his
calm.
charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! Orochi Fury!
Raging Lunar Storm!
In here!
Double
There,
Demon
you will
Fang!
have this!
You're Lunar Rondo! Start up!
Magic Fire! Holy Lamb! Flaming Fury! Burning Strike!
Take this! You're
Piercing
finished!
Steel! Free
I'll think
Blizzard!
you can't get out of this!
Orochi's Fury!
Here's a healing arc! First aid!
I'm ready!
Go me! In an instant! Impact Block!
To achieve such harmony.
Takes a singular will. Armored soldiers!
Some of Volron's former guards.
Let's take them out quick before things get messy.
All glory unto Volron!
Lay down your arms, and no one has to get hurt.
Silence! Traitors like you shall never walk free!
I knew you were stubborn, but you don't have to be so damn dramatic.
I'm only getting started! Terminating Render!
What can you do without this pain?
Bloody holiday!
Turtle Demon Fang!
Tornado!
An astral arts?
That's my shield!
Shut him down! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I shall ensure you survive this. Martha, take this!
It's over!
Raging Cascade!
Guard up!
My turn!
Magic Dreams! Wind to the west! Air thrust! One more time!
Double Demon Fang!
I'm ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
Not a chance!
Aid! Change between heaven and earth! Lunar Blade! I'm only the body of lightning! Take this! Divine Fire! Magic
In an instant! Impact Block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Orochi's Fury!
A wailing banshee of lightning! What's with the hole here? Is that supposed to be their hideout?
It doesn't look like it's freshly dug, whatever it is. Maybe it's the entrance to a path to Cyslodia. Everything all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Let's go. I don't know when it happened, but we sure are hauling a lot of stuff these days.
I was just thinking the exact same thing. Glad to hear I'm not the only one.
We should probably clear some stuff out, like our old weapons we're not using anymore. They must be in pretty bad shape by now.
No way. Those are still good as new with a little polishing. If anything, I'd say all our armor is what's weighing us down.
But that armor's also still good once you fix it up. Besides, better to have too much armor than too little. You can trust me on that one.
Well, what about all these dumb old antiques we're lugging around? If we sell those off, that should lighten our load.
Simpletons such as yourself who can't appreciate the true worth of such things is how precious art vanishes from history.
Pretty art's not gonna save you in a fight, man.
Stop it, you guys! This is no time to...
All I really meant to say is, you can tell how much we've been through by everything we're carrying around. Honestly, that's all.
Oh.
My deepest apologies. It appears that I may have rather overreacted.
Yeah, I guess it's only natural we'd have so many souvenirs by now. I might have been out of line too.
I guess all this stuff really is a sign of how far we've come together.
Yeah, every little piece is its own treasure filled with memories.
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Tell me, Alphen, wherever did you learn how to wield a sword?
I was wondering the same thing too, actually. I'm guessing you knew how to fight before you met the Crimson Crows, right?
I used to be a soldier who served a Dahnan master. I never saw the guy's face, but I still fought for him because he was my employer. Looking back, it wasn't all that different from being a slave.
A Dahnan master? That must have been before the Renans brought you to Lenegis 300 years ago.
You must fight using real Dahnan techniques then.
Really? We used to have our own sword arts?
There's a lot of our own history we've lost since the Renans first invaded. It's not all magic and art. I'm sure it includes things like sword styles too. It's incredible and also a little surreal to see those arts still survive after all this time.
Not only that, but I first learned these moves while serving one ruler, only to end up turning my sword on the ruling class altogether. Pretty ironic when you think about it.
I apologize if I dredged up unfortunate memories for you.
Nah, we're good. It's in the past now. All we ever did in those days was stir up trouble.
You're using those skills for a good cause now. It's not all bad.
I suppose this is what people mean when they say that every cloud has its silver lining.
Exactly. He's using those sword skills to make the world better. Could be a lot worse.
True enough. I will stop worrying about mentioning it then. Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
No wonder we couldn't manage to find them. They've been holed up here all this time, hiding.
The remnants of Volron's forces. You think they were planning an ambush on Pelegion?
Possibly. Then again, knowing how blind their devotion is, maybe they were just waiting.
Waiting? For Volron, you mean?
Even though we already defeated him? But yes, I suppose you're right. For these guys, that would just be a technicality. They act more like worshippers than subjects. They're probably still in denial that he was overthrown in the first place.
Either that, or they were biding their time until the next crown contest. Either way, their allegiance is to their lord.
Who they're convinced and expectant will return. So in the meantime, they wait patiently in preparation for the day that he finally does. That's way more than just loyalty. It's no less than total subjugation.
get out of this!
Hear me! Flame of fury!
You're mine!
Dance on the way!
Come one, come all!
The official beat.
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Glacial Spear!
Not
Pierce
shit!
evil!
I'm not done!
Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
You've noticed it, haven't you?
Notice what?
I'm referring to Shion.
I never thought you, of all people, would come to me about her.
Yes, well, what concerns me has more to do with what machinations may be currently unfolding in secret on Lenegis as we make our way along this tunnel.
And you're saying it's related to Shion in some way?
Perhaps. She believed there was a good possibility that the Renis Alma may free her from her thorns. One would think after losing the Renis Alma, she would be more dismayed, and yet she isn't. Why? There's also the matter of the power that she inherited from...
You heard what she said. She didn't know about the Maiden's power.
Mere ignorance does not preclude her deep connection to the events unfolding around us. You recall when her thorns went rampant in Castle Delpharis. I've never seen dark astral energy manifest in such a way.
I thought you said all Renins had dark astral energy inside of them.
Correct. However, what Shion exhibited was far beyond what any ordinary citizen could ever possibly possess. And let me be clear. I do not intend to cast doubt on Shion, or her motives. Nevertheless, I cannot shake the feeling that there's more to all of this than what we currently know. Do you disagree?
I'm only getting there! Arrow Squall! Think again!
Rising
You're
Alpha!
open! One more! Help! Your wings won't save you from me! Let's give it a whirl!
Flying freaks! Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Leave the enemy's arch to me!
Milky Blade's here! Ready and ready!
Here I go! Toxicity! Photon! Magic is there! Air's over!
Incantation ruined!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Snake of the abyssal deep!
Toxicity!
Hurricane
Let
Thrust!
astral energy dance to the wind! Here I go! I'm only getting started! Heaven and earth!
Rain slap!
Here I go! I'm only getting... That was almost... Too easy. No enemy can stand against us.
If only every battle went so well.
It's obvious that people used to go through here in order to get to the other realms.
You think Volron really did seal it off to keep it hidden then?
Seems like it. Those soldiers we encountered might have known about it, chosen to hide out here.
But with the entrance collapsed and exposed, they must have been forced to come out of hiding.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
They smite with black and gray! In a bind?
Ray! Photon!
Catapult!
Blazing cat! Do it!
Still!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Will this help?
Radiant love!
Pesky airborne scoundrels!
Sounds like a job for yours truly!
Thanks!
Light astral energy!
Lunar
Can you take it?
It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
You going? Do it! This one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash. A merry destruction.
There's still more to go.
Can you take it? Seismic rupture. I'm ready.
Yay! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Discourteous, aren't you?
You're mine! Here, you got company! Downfall! Thunderfield! Illuminate the sun! Up with impact! Failure's not an option!
You've got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Thunderfield!
Allow me to help.
Here!
Another incantation brewing.
Now! Kizara! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Dance in the wind! You're open!
The enemy
Turn the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right! No time to hold back!
Chain between heaven and earth! A wailing fantasy of lightning! Bring out astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory! Naturally! Looks like it could be worth something.
I see supplies and other signs people were living here.
I shall ensure you survive this.
There! I'm only getting...
Can you take it?
Toxicity! Lightning condemned! Unleash impact! Illuminate the sun! Holy land! Mega ray! Divine! I'm ready! Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Benediction light.
Go! Mega ray! Dance in the wind! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Unleash impact! A wailing fantasy of lightning! Steel! Lightning! Downfall! Psychic! Mega ray!
I'm ready.
Alphen! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Was that a new skill I saw back there?
Indeed. Well, sort of. Actually, it's a family staple harkening back 8 generations.
Maybe you can just write all this down?
Opponent like this should be easy.
Take this!
Come and face me!
Take this!
Here I come! Not today!
Thanks, Shua.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Glacial spear!
Negative Jake! Rending you apart!
Double demon
Here's a healing arm!
Plasma shock! I owe you one. Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet and...
I've been doing really great lately.
Let's see what you've
Take
got.
You're mine!
Rising
Mega
Wyvern!
ray! Tempest whirl! I've got it! Lightning! one's got your name on it!
Ash to ash! A merry distraction.
There's still more to go. Mega Ray! Destroy! Yugara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Small, but a victory nonetheless. We
Maybe it's time I try on something new.
How much do they have to steal from us to be satisfied?
What's that thing's purpose, anyway? Some kind of siphon that sends the astral energy the Lords harvested to Lenegis?
Not as far as I'm aware. That said, it has become evident since the forming of the Renis Alma, as well as other recent events, that my insight may be thin. I would, as I believe the saying goes, take what I say with a grain of salt.
Dohalim.
At the very least, I believe we can assume that whoever is pulling the strings behind the scenes has had this in the works for quite some time.
Why's that?
The people on Lenegis may have plenty of resources at their disposal, but not even they could prepare something like that in a mere month. Something of that magnitude takes considerable time, as well as a predetermined goal in mind.
Then what was the crown contest for?
At this stage, I think it was but one step in the greater scheme we see unfolding before us. What that scheme is exactly, I haven't a clue. For now, I believe we should keep moving. The path continues. It's quite possible it will take us all the way to Cyslodia.
Agreed. Let's keep moving.
So Shion's thorns are dark astral. Come to think of it, what happened to those 4 lights that fell from Lenegis along with the wedge?
All 4 of them scattered in different directions. It's anyone's guess where on Dana they might have landed.
I'm not entirely sure, but it seemed like those lights may have all been different elements of astral energy.
So even though they're using the wedge to siphon off energy from Dana, they're shooting it back down to Dana as well? Why?
I don't know. It all happened so suddenly.
Hopefully it's not a sign of some new threat we'll have to deal with.
But if that red woman has anything to do with the wedge, then what could that light...
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh?
The Red Woman. Shion and Dohalim said they'd never seen her before Pelegion.
Are you saying they're lying to us?
No, it's not that I think they're lying, just... there has to be some reason for it, right?
Well, one thing the two of them have in common is that they're both Renins.
Okay, you two. Put a pin in it for now. I know that we're in the dark about a lot, but for now, let's focus on getting through these mountains.
Yeah, of course.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Get in the wind!
You're mine!
In here!
You're finished!
They're surrounding freezing storm!
Blast the shot!
I can do it all Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raise might with blackened blade!
Double demon fang!
I'm ready!
Let's refrain from losing.
Little help!
Not done! Try harder! Now! Take it! Take this!
Armor won't save you!
Double demon!
Healing circle!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really
Easy
don't.
ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And pummeling to me! In a bind?
Roach's Fury!
Here's evil!
Double demon fang!
I'm ready!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Wow! Look what I just found. What's with that shining foe over there?
Come one, come all!
This one's mine! Raging cascade!
Clear for a
In here! Aqueous impact! This got coming handy! This lightning condemned! I'm only getting started! Here I go! Chain between heaven and earth! Lightning! Still willing!
Got fire!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours! Rising Wiper!
bloody howling! Resonate with the earth!
Rising Wiper!
Lightning condemned!
Hurricane Thrust! Not today!
Heaven and earth! Excited! Oh, they're all coming after me!
I'm coming, Redwell!
I'm not scared! I'm totally fine!
Resonate with the earth!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
It sure got cold all of a sudden after we passed the peak. La,
Yeah, we're getting close.
Go no further! Where are you going? Here I go! You're mine! Tempted? Toxicity!
Excellent technique. How are your weapons holding up? Best not to give me any ideas.
Flying freeze! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Radiant here! I'm out of ammo! Mega ray! I'm all stopped up! And
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Wind astral energy!
This calls for a celebratory drink. Retreat if you know what's good for you.
Mine. Came between heaven and earth. Aqueous impact! A wailing Bambia lightning! Explode! There! I'm only getting started!
In a bind?
Excited! Let's get you off the way! Mega ray! What
Show thy mystic mercy!
Lightning! Downfall!
Ignite!
Is that a healing art? It is. I can't ignore your pain. Come on, try to be more patient.
Now! Dueling! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
Now!
There's still more to go!
Lunar Rondo!
Glacial Fury! Here's the evil!
You're finished!
Freeze! Do it! Sion! Astral energy! Full throttle!
That worked like a dream.
I pity anyone who stands in our way.
Right, here goes! Take this! You'll finish! Here I come! It's over!
Where are you going?
Execution!
Now! Into the shadows!
Your blade moves like silk. Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis!
Trapped in darkness, pierced by light.
I call it the Rindo Special.
Discourteous, aren't you?
Take this! I owe you one. It's over!
Make it the official team.
I'll take you all on! Orochi Fury! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine!
I'm ready!
We are here! I'm not done! Orochi Fury!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Firmament's
Now!
Render!
Here I come! Mirage!
Arrow Squall!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
That equipment should come in handy.
We made it to Cyslodia.
We need to get that bridge down somehow.
It looks like we can control it from our side. Let's take a closer look.
Are you okay, Law?
Oh, fine. Just thinking. The past is a real downer. That's why I'm focused on what's ahead of me. You?
Yeah. I'm going to stay the path. As long as we're all together, I know we'll be all right.
Same here. Now let's get moving.
Oh, good. We can cross through here.
Stop! Who goes there?
My name is Alphen. We're not your enemies.
Did you say Alphen? Slap me silly, it really is you!
Forgetting someone?
Rinwell! Oh, glad to see you're doing okay.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're patrolling the realm. Never thought I'd bump into you all on my rounds, though. Heck, enough of me, though. What's going on up in the sky? Feels like the world's gonna end.
That's what we're trying to figure out ourselves. And as it happens, I've got a big favor to ask.
I had an inkling that's why you'd come back, as soon as I saw you in the distance. So you beat all the lords, huh? Damn, you really must be a hero.
I just did what I had to. So can you send anybody to help Ganeth Heros?
I think we can help out. I'll hit up the other resistance groups and rustle up some support. I doubt they'll have a problem with sending people once I mention it's you who's asking.
Thanks. If you guys can help out, that'll give us a chance to do something about that wedge out in the ocean.
Yeah, I think that's something only you guys can handle. Speaking of which, that thing's out in the middle of the ocean. How do you even plan on reaching it?
By boat. We're about to go look for one.
No rest for the weary, I see. Hey, what happened to that mask you used to wear?
It's a long story. Let's just say I lost it.
I sure never expected to run into Bregan. A boat, huh? Where are we gonna find one of those? It's not the kind of thing people just leave lying around.
Especially not Renans. For an Imperial power, they never have shown much interest in maritime expansion. Still, I dare say there should be the odd small vessel here and there.
All well and good, but that structure's slap bang in the middle of the ocean. A fishing boat won't cut it.
Let's just try to find one that won't sink us halfway out, yeah? Not that it needs to be a huge galley like Almeidria's or anything.
Just as well, since we've passed, let's see, literally 0 huge galleys.
All I know is we have to reach that thing in the ocean. Anything that might work, I say we try it. Thanks to Bregan, it seems like Ganeth Heros should be in good hands, at least.
I wonder who they'll send to look after things. It'll be someone from one of the other resistance organizations, no doubt.
They could do a whole lot worse than someone like Doc. A knowledge of medicine would go a long way there.
Wait, do you mean the old guy back in Calaglia? Ganeth Heros would be one hell of a trek from there. He'd have to get here first.
My brother's old second-in-command, Lagiel, would be a perfect fit, too. Pity she'll probably still have her hands tied up with work in Menancia.
Mahag Saar will be the same story. They won't have the manpower as it is, let alone enough to start exporting it.
Man, everyone's still struggling to get back on their feet, huh?
Knowing Bregan, he'll probably take things into his own hands. He seems like the kind of guy who enjoys a challenge.
Thinking back on it now, though, it does kind of make you realize just how many people we've gotten to know in each of the places we visited.
That's true. And each and every connection we forged is priceless. Anyway, we can trust Bregan to take care of things from here. Come on, let's focus on the task at hand.
It's free.
It's always like this in Cyslodia.
Menancia was most fortunate, I see.
This should be a good place to fight.
Wow, Kisara! It's so big!
You're talking about my shield, right?
Are you just going to keep standing around or what?
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
get to rest here now. Do you sense...
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dahnan owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Dahnan owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Xion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah? Maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little...
Seriously?
I guess.
What?
All right.
Huh?
You did it!
What is it?
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind. To get here faster.
That thing looks like trouble. Quite. I doubt we'd fare well against... it.
yourself! This one's tough! Here I come!
Come and face me!
Slap this shot!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Another incantation ruined.
Sleep now.
I healed myself.
Here, let me help. First aid. Lightning condemned. Here I go. Illuminate the dark. I'm almost leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaint.
I'm ready! The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Sleep now.
Orochi
Raging Luna Storm. No further.
Do it.
Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Raging
Now!
cascade.
Here I come!
Elusive deity.
I'm not done!
Evil ray.
Double demon fang!
Seismic rupture.
Divine savior.
Ignite!
Here I go.
Double demon fang! Orochi fury! Take this! It's over!
This is some punishment.
Stay away from my friends!
I'll bring you
This
back
should do it.
between heaven and earth. Resuscitate the
Double demon fang!
Sleep now. I'll be saving. Healing circle. What would I do without you? Hear me. Flame
I
of
have
fury.
no limit!
You apart.
Burning
Double demon fang!
Here's evil. Banana. Let's go. Freeze blade.
Double demon
Here.
fang!
I'll be
Double
saving.
demon fang!
Illuminate the
Double
dark.
demon fang!
Burning.
Sorry. I didn't want to put you out.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Begin. Outline me the sun.
Let them burn. Eliminate you. I'm out of ammo.
Fluidity of them. Prepare to be sealed. Bloody horror.
Double demon fang!
Go get him. Raging cascade.
Shine. Radiant light.
Double demon fang!
Regenerate. This is some punishment.
You paid for that!
Sleep
The
now.
flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Radiant. A new lease on life.
Double demon fang! You're mine!
On your
Flame of fury. Like I do. Here's evil.
Take this!
It looks like you got this one covered. Dance in the wind. Air thrust.
Double demon fang!
Extra energy into the center. Arch the fire.
demon
Back
fang.
into the fray.
scream bathed in blood.
Annihilation. Hear me. Flame of
Bloody
fury.
horror.
Burn into light.
Double demon fang!
Denied.
Holy cow.
Negative gate.
Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth.
This should do it!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
In a bind?
Orochi fury!
Shine. Radiant light.
Thunder
Force of
blade.
regenerate. Regenerate.
Double demon fang!
Holy land.
Elusive deity.
Evil. A wailing divine savior.
Orochi fury!
Catapult.
Here I come! No escape!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds. Annihilation.
Double demon fang!
On your
Here I come!
Feel.
It's over!
I'll bring it
Double demon fang! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down.
Now you see what I can do.
Ah! Burn in hell! No escape!
Just with one
Double demon
reset.
fang!
Lightning condemned. Thunderblade. One more
Do
time.
it! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Illuminate the
Take
dark.
this!
Come forth.
You're
Holy
finished!
quiver.
Orochi
Holy
fury!
land. A chain between heaven and earth.
Looks like you came to my rescue again.
You need to be careful. With the blazing sword
Double demon
and with
fang!
the thorns.
Shion.
This should do it!
Vanquish darkness.
Double demon fang!
Clear for a
Blaze
path.
of fear. It's about to strike.
Look sharp, everyone! Orochi fury!
Your dreams. Burning
Can you take it? Does it hurt? Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Seismic rupture! Lunar Rondo! Dance on the wind!
Illuminate the dark! Come
Blade
forward!
inside me! To be let free!
Our
spirit is air pressure!
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too.
None shall escape my judgment! Orochi's Fury! You picked the wrong fight! You're mine! I'll grind you into Orochi's Fury! Elusive deity! No further!
I'm only getting started. Holy land! I'm all buffed up.
Elusive deity! On
A
your
wailing
knees!
dancy of lightning. Glacial spear. Pierce it out there with the others. Freeze blaster.
Rending you a bloody
Thousand gale. Period strike. Ready.
Here I come! No escape!
None shall escape my judgment.
You're finished!
Lightning condemned.
Here I come!
Illuminate the dark. Magic is there. Holy land. A chain between heaven and earth. Glacial spear. Pierce a wailing steel. Freeze blaster. Warm for the stockpile. They're not playing around.
Here comes the big one!
None shall escape. Everyone, get back. It's too dangerous. Air thrust. Don't mind if I do. Ray! A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing dancing storm.
Resonate with the earth!
Scream
Faith and blood! Rending you a bloody
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
I'll face you!
There you go. Don't let up. I'll bring you back from death abyss. Raging cascade. Resuscitation. Breath. A chain between heaven and earth. And again.
Double Demon Fang!
I'm almost impressed.
Praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't get carried away.
Free wailing dancing of lightning. In here. Glacial spear. Pierce evil. Blah, blah, blah. Magic. Freeze laser.
Seismic rupture! Elusive deity! Eagle Wave!
Really
It's gonna attack!
Right, watch out! A freezing
Dawn
storm!
Demon Fang!
Tempest! Tornado! Hey, one at a time!
Try harder! Not a chance!
Strong! I will heal you all! Chain between heaven and earth! A wailing thunder of light!
Forgive me.
Back into the vanquish darkness!
No rest for the
A
wicked.
freezing storm!
I'm not done!
Force of regeneration!
Tornado!
Demon Fang!
Allow me to help you.
It's over! Chain between heaven and earth!
suffer in
Still
silence.
full!
Double
A
Demon
wailing
Fang!
dancing of lightning!
Seismic rupture!
Healing
Strike! Wide open!
Won't escape me. Be careful not to overdo it.
One stop.
Not today!
Catapult! Take this!
Mega Ray!
Orochi's Fury!
Now! Dooley! This one's got your name on it!
Act to action!
I've used a bit too much healing.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Sure.
Right!
Hey!
Yeah!
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Everything's going pretty well so far.
Easy peasy. I knew I could handle it. This ice cream tastes so good.
I swear, you're always having ice cream, even when it's freezing cold out.
And who made you the food police?
No one. I'm just saying that's a lot of ice cream. Don't you ever, throw up or anything?
Did you really just say that? Try thinking before you talk.
Huh? What do you mean? All I'm saying is I'm just a little worried about you, okay?
Well, don't be. I can have ice cream whenever I want.
You say that, but you know what's gonna happen if you keep eating ice cream all the time.
It's none of your business what I eat or how often.
Arguing over the consumption of a frozen dairy product. Ah, to be young.
Naive might be more accurate.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Hey, do you have time to talk? There's something I need to ask you.
Of course. What's up?
It's about the doll I used to have as a little girl. I gave it some more thought, and I still don't remember actually receiving it from anyone.
You were so little. I don't think it's that surprising you've forgotten, is it?
Yeah, but here's the thing. That doll was so old, I'm starting to think I just always had it with me from the start. I know that it's extremely unlikely, but after last time we talked, it got me thinking. Maybe you brought the doll that child made with you to Lenegis.
I couldn't be.
Are you saying you didn't? Look, logically speaking, I know it's a lot more likely that you didn't bring it with you than you did. But you can't say for sure you didn't, right? Crazier things have happened. I always thought I'd be alone, only to end up meeting you, and Law, and Rinwell, and Kisara, and Dohalim. Sometimes things happen in life that we never thought possible.
You make a good point. I left everyone and everything I knew behind 300 years ago. But now, I'm not so alone anymore.
Exactly. You crossed all those centuries to find all of us, so...
Why can't a little doll have made the same jump too?
Right? Look, it's up to you to decide if there's any meaning behind all of this. But I choose to think there is.
Yeah, I think so too. There's something beautiful about the whole thing that simply can't be denied.
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Hey, look! We've got way more animals!
I never imagined Law would have a knack for husbandry.
Makes sense since they're on the same wavelength.
You're making me blush over here.
Law, maybe you should consider what that statement actually means.
Well, if it ain't the Blazing Sword and his merry crew.
Mahavar? I can't believe you're still alive.
Course I am. If you landlubbers can make it out of that sinking ship alive, ain't no reason an old sea dog like me wouldn't too.
Yeah, but that wave hit hard. I'm glad to see you're okay. Sorry we put you in so much danger back there.
All water under the bridge at this point. You helped make one of my life's dreams come true. The ship, on the other hand, she took a bit of a beating, though, I'll admit.
Really? What happened to it? It looks fine to me on the outside.
She's fine now, but she was in rough shape when I made it back here. Engine chamber gave up the ghost. Without a lot of options, I decided to talk to the head honcho of the Dark Wings and see if he could help at all. And wouldn't you know it, Crazy Fool sent over Renan engineers to help. Can you believe it?
Renan?
Yep. Said they came from Menancia. They were real professionals. Did what they needed to and didn't give me guff or anything. I was damn near floored.
So they did the work themselves. Good on them.
Well, they did a bang-up job, because she's better than ever now. Speaking of which, I take it she's why you're here?
Yes. We need to get out on the ocean, and fast. When can we set sail?
Give the man a minute to think it over, Alphen. He hasn't even said yes yet.
It's all right, little lady. I'm a man of the sea. I'll gladly help. Hop aboard, folks.
This thing already looked plenty huge from afar. Seeing it up close makes it really hit home.
I didn't expect the journey to go so smoothly. I figured the Renans would send something to sink us.
Maybe they didn't think we had the nerve to come.
Somehow I kinda doubt that.
It's entirely possible they don't see us as a threat.
What do you mean?
That they think they're beyond our reach. Still, this structure is quite the unusual sight. Truth be told, never seen anything like it.
You're right. It doesn't look like the buildings on Lenegis at all. Or like any Renan structure for that matter.
It's weird. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that has people inside either. Yeah, it's definitely something creepy. What the hell is it even made of?
I don't know. It's not mechanical or biological, but it's definitely alive in some way.
Shionne?
I'm okay. It's nothing.
Well, what do we do now?
We have to stop this thing from siphoning off all of Dana's astral energy. That means finding the core and smashing it to bits.
Okay, but look at the size of it. I don't know if we'll find the core just wandering around.
Good point. Can anyone get a read on the astral energy around us? Any kind of a sign?
There's a rather enormous flow of energy moving directly upwards. If we wish to follow it, we'll have to do some climbing.
Rinwell?
Over there?
Hey, what's up with you?
You okay? What happened?
I'm not sure. When I was reaching out to the astral energy, I thought I heard a voice.
A voice?
Yeah. I couldn't make out any words, but it sounded like it wanted me to come to it.
This seems like a trap, right?
It's not a trap.
How can you tell?
Listen, I don't know why, but when it spoke to me, I knew it wasn't hostile.
What do you think?
It could well be a trap. However, it's also our only real option short of wandering aimlessly about.
Let's trust Rinwell on this.
You sure?
Yeah.
It beats the alternative, I guess. What did I say? Sheesh, it's like walking on eggshells around here.
Sometimes you have to choose your words more carefully, Law.
Huh? Oh, right.
It's noisy in here, isn't it?
Things should calm down a little once we're through with this place.
Optimistic as always.
I see that the interior of the wedge is every bit as strange and unusual as the exterior. Intriguing.
If I didn't see it come from Lenegis, I wouldn't believe it was Renan. Just what's with this place?
Yeah, it's all twisty and lumpy. Whatever it's all for, I'm stumped.
This will be a delicious piece of cake!
You're finished!
I
shall ensure you survive this!
Art expert,
Raging
coming through!
Fury!
Divine Streak!
This one's gonna be tough! Raging Fury!
Now you see what I can do!
Thunder Field!
Negative J!
Here in the wind! I'm only here for bloody
Double Demon Fang!
Let's free you of
Stand-back!
I'll trip it up. Don't suffer in silence. Bestow thy mystic mercy.
Leave the enemy's arts to me!
No complaints here!
Double Demon Fang! This is looking good! Now I can let loose!
What?
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I'll face you.
None shall escape my
Double
judgment!
Demon Fang!
Can't be swallowed!
Try harder! Not a chance! Run!
Resonate with the earth.
I've been hit with something!
Now!
In an instant! Impact Claw!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
First aid!
Ready in this!
Seismic rupture.
Try harder! My turn!
Will this help? In here!
Double Demon Fang! Try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done! Okay, here I go! Orochi's Fury!
Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn!
Blood.
Mirror Escape!
You apart.
Double Demon
Got it!
Fang!
Cyan instant!
I can feel my power growing!
And thus our strength yet grows.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
No choice! Orochi's Fury!
Cyan instant! Lightning away! Here's a healing art!
Crescent flash.
First aid! Whatever you do, just stay away from the force!
Here I come! Now I can let loose!
Don't mind if I do! Here, let me help!
Orochi's Fury!
Permanent Ranger!
Let me free you.
Double
Stay calm.
Demon Fang!
I shall provide assistance.
Instant!
Time to let it rip! Slap the
Now! Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle! A flawless victory!
You're mine!
Naturally!
Luna Rondo!
Resonate with the earth. I'm ready.
Redwell! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Not a chance! Strike!
Rending you apart.
Luna Rondo!
Resonate with the earth.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno! This is the power of the Blazing Sword!
Little help!
Orochi's Fury!
Cyan instant!
In a bind.
Damn it! Ha! Ignite!
Field! I'll
Orochi's
be the
Fury!
leader this one!
Resonate with the earth.
Slap the shot!
Between heaven and earth! Cyan
Luna
instant!
Rondo!
Transient lightning! Annihilation!
Mirage!
By the
Take
field!
this! Blue Escape!
I never miss!
Double Demon Fang!
Astral Arts?
That's my cue! Reload!
Shut him down!
More where that came from!
Slap the shot!
Here!
Dance on the wind.
I'll be
It's on!
this one!
Luna Rondo!
Now! Hikara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble.
Now! You're mine!
Take careful!
Luna Rondo!
Alright!
I'm ready.
Chill!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
So I still had room to grow.
This is all Dana's astral energy.
Are you saying the Renans are funneling it through here to send to Lenegus?
Sure looks like it. We have to put a stop to it. Quickly.
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You're mine!
Lightning orb! Searing
Orochi's
flame!
Fury!
Reload! Firmament Ranger!
Orochi's Fury!
Chronicles Field! Arrow Squall! Searing
Double
flame!
Demon Fang!
Reload!
Let me
You're
free you
mine!
of your power.
Mega
Orochi's
Ray!
Fury!
Searing Solar Field! Reload! Dance
Destruction!
another ammo!
Another incantation ruined.
A chain between heaven and earth.
Looks like you can
I'm ready.
you again.
Keep going. Go for it. Prepare to crumble. Here's a healing heart.
Rending you apart!
First aid.
That's what I like to hear.
Out of our way. Lightning. Downfall. If it's in the sky, it's mine. Toxicity. Aqueous impact.
SG airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. Sighted.
Take this!
One more.
This should do it!
Mega ray.
Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Vanquish darkness.
Rondo! Heal! Mirage!
Into the shadows. Divine decree.
Resonate with the earth!
Aqueous impact. Lightning.
On your knees! You're mine!
Sighted.
It's over!
It's over.
Air pressure!
Lightning orb.
Blew away!
Lightning contagion. Laser blade. Hey, I'm only getting started.
You're mine! Sword Rain Alpha!
Aqueous impact. Lightning. Raging cascade. There. I'm only getting
Try this!
Radiant
Inferno Torrent!
Armor won't save you. Mega ray. Can't be
Orochi Fury!
Have it in. Like that.
Execute!
I think I'm getting stronger.
This seems strange. Like it should be among creatures you'd find in a forest.
Cut it out! I don't need to hear that. It's got... be man-made, right?
Were it so, it would not be any easier to predict. Remain vigilant.
Get lost.
Orochi Fury!
Radiant
Here we go! You're finished! Try harder! My turn!
A wailing bandit lightning.
Catapult!
I'll heal you all. Seal.
Here I come!
More for the
It's over.
healing circle.
Okay, here I go! Stardust!
Ice tornado. More
Take this!
Go get it.
Now, let loose!
Holy land. A chain of
Ruin
heaven
gate.
and earth.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Here's evil. Leave the enemy's arms to me.
In a bind? No complaints here!
Vanquish darkness.
Not
One more.
Orochi Fury!
My reach is even wider.
Illuminate
Double
the
demon
circle.
catapult. Burn in hell!
Holy land. One
Take
more
this!
doing.
Shield!
This one's got your name on it.
Ask to ask. Amazed.
My turn!
There's still more to go. A wailing banshee of lightning.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Get lost.
Orochi Fury!
With the earth.
Orochi Fury!
Illuminate the dark.
Double
Holy
demon
glitter.
fang.
Holy land.
Got fire!
I'm nothing. Let a marksman handle it. You got company.
All yours!
Illuminate the dragon.
Ruda Rondo!
Holy glitter.
Here I
Holy
come!
land.
You're finished!
Not in your dreams. Glacial spear. Here's the evil.
I'm
A
ready!
wailing banshee.
Blow them away!
My turn! You're mine!
Throbs in pain.
Lunar
Lightning
Rondo!
orb.
This one's all mine!
May a thousand gales tear you to shreds.
Take this! Stardust!
Now, never miss.
Lunar Rondo! Chill!
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Only the best materials in your garments.
You really do have quite the discerning eye, Dohalim.
Yeah, they all kind of look the same to me.
Great, now I'm hurt and dirty.
Get lost!
I can carve through armor! Come and face me!
It's like trying to keep up with the
Negative
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
Explosive ray!
May 1,000 gales carry the shreds!
Double demon fang! Here I come!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah, and probably to me!
Fairy circle! Double demon fang!
Suffer in silence.
Divine strength!
Here I come! It's over!
Where are you going?
Orochi's fury! Burn!
Anything in armor is all mine! I'm ready!
Astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory.
Naturally!
Leave the charge up to me.
Do it!
Kisara! All yours, Kisara!
Now! You're mine! It's over!
Do it!
Remote!
Astral energy!
Say no more! This should make for some good weapon crafting material. This place definitely isn't easy to navigate. That's for sure.
I doubt this structure was conceived with the ease of people's movement in mind.
Yeah. We've been seeing nothing but Zoogle nests.
It's almost as if we're inside an incredibly immense spirit vessel of some sort.
A spirit vessel? If that's the case, then that would make Lenegis the master core that's receiving all the astral energy.
Hey, have you heard that voice again since we came in here?
Oh, so now you believe me.
I never said I didn't believe you.
The further in we go, the stronger the voice gets.
Is that a sign we're going the right way then?
Where's this voice coming from? Can you tell?
Yeah, kind of. I hear it inside me, but I feel like it's also coming from every direction around us. It's hard to describe. It's almost like it's surrounding me.
Surrounding, huh?
Considering astral energy is involved, it's not that unusual.
Right, but it's not scary or anything. Listening to it is really soothing.
If you think so, just promise you'll say something if the voice gets too clingy or anything.
I promise.
What's with that shining foe over there?
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I shall escape my judgment.
Now or never! Orochi's
Divine strength!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Radiant blood here!
Stardust!
Tempest
Rondo!
This one's mine!
Stardust!
May 1,000 gales
Here's a healing art.
dreams. It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
A flawless victory!
Naturally.
Luna Rondo!
Judgment!
Stardust!
Leave the enemy's arts to me.
Do it!
No place here!
Get toasty.
Burn strike! My turn!
Tempest blood.
Glacial Spear!
Here's the evil.
Plasma shot!
Freeze Lancer.
Luna Rondo!
Do it!
Hey! Blow them away! I've still got a ways to go.
Go no further.
Take this!
None shall
Take
escape
this!
my
You're
judgment.
finished!
Hit.
You're mine!
Raging Lunar Storm! Leave the agile ones to me.
No escape! Try harder! Here I come!
Now see what I can
Hold nothing back! Here I come! Double Demon Fang! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
Lock! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
Now!
Now!
Pierce evil! Demon's descent!
Flashing Fang! We can really make weapons with this?
The design of this equipment is... really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
I won't forgive you!
Burn in hell! Take this!
Away!
No escape!
I'll heal you all! Let the marksman handle this!
Lunaranga!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn!
Glacier
Here I come!
Here's
Engulfs you!
Lunaranga!
Green-faced blood.
Rending you apart! Bloody howling!
In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed roll.
Anything in armor is all
Do it!
mine!
Eon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Everyone hanging in there?
Coming through.
This one's all mine!
Here's the dreams! It's over!
No escape!
Close one!
Stardust!
Flying spree!
How can we sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
You're mine!
In a bind?
Orochi Fury!
Do it, Tourmaline!
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Not a chance! An astral blast?
That's my cue.
Shut him down! Orochi Fury!
Do it!
Primo!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
Radiant
Not a chance!
Here!
I'm not
Can you
done!
take it?
I'm out of
Time
ammo.
to jump!
Back into the fray! They're surrounding us! Lunch banana! Let's go! Dance to the beat! Do it!
All yours, Kisara.
Vermine
My
Cleanser!
turn! Take this! It's on!
Arrow Squall!
Soda! Luna Rondo!
Vermine Cleanser! Do it!
Double Primo!
Astral Energy!
Say no more!
So I still had room to grow.